Welcome back to Chapter 9, Section 2, Estimating and Drawing Angles. So please remember, when you check your answers for reasonableness, keep in mind that right angles are 90, that half of a right angle would then be 45. Right. That also goes into play the fact that if you have, here's 90, half of that right here would be 45 and 45. So if I did another, here's 90. If I did another 90, this is 45. That little gap there is 45. This 90-degree angle gets to 45 and 45. So if you broke this to 90, this would be 135, 180, 0. There are a lot of ways you can break up this information. So estimate this angle measure. So we're estimating it using the fact that this is 90. This is 180. And so if I look at this line, breaking this in half, this would be 135. So I'm looking at something between 135 and 90. So the angle is greater than 90 and less than 135. So a reasonable estimate for this is about we'll say 120. That would be a reasonable estimate. Estimate this angle measure. Once again, we're dealing with, this is 90. This is 45. And so we need something between 45 and 90. So a lot of estimations could be correct here, but take a look at the fact that this distance here is less than this distance here. So I'm going to say that it's not directly halfway between 45 and 90. I'm going to say that this is probably about an 80-degree angle. Please don't forget your degrees. All right, so using a protractor to draw a line at 36 degrees. All right, so here's my protractor. So I'm going to line that up. From last section, we knew to line it up with the vertex. So there's the vertex. It's lined up here with 0. And now I need to draw a 39-degree angle. So 10, 20, 30. I'm looking at basically right here would be 39. So now I get my protractor out of the way. And then I draw a straight line as I can, going right there. This angle here is 39 degrees. So draw one side of the angle, then mark the point, and draw an arrow. That's step 1. Oh no, not the point, sorry. Kind of did all this at once for you. Mark the vertex, and draw an arrow. Place the center of the protractor on the vertex. Align the mark labeled 0 on the protractor with the line. So I put this to 0. And then find 39 degrees on the correct scale and make a dot. So here is my line, there's my dot. The next step is to remove the protractor and use a ruler or a straight edge to draw the side that connects the vertex and the dot. It's basically the exact process I did here. I took the protractor, I lined it up with the vertex. The arrow is at 0. I count up to 39, I make a dot. I get rid of the vertex, I get rid of this, or I turn it a little bit and I use it as a straight edge. That is how you go about making an angle. All right, use a protractor and a straight edge to draw a 64-degree angle. So let's start by drawing as straight a line as we can. Here's a vertex. There's a nice straight line. Bring my protractor over here and line up the vertex with the 0, or with the center point. Here's 0, and I'm counting up to 64. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then halfway between 60 and 70 is 64. So I now have a vertex, I'm rotating that. I'm on the vertex right there. And I draw as straight a line as I can from the vertex to the line I made. That should be 64 degrees. All right, that takes care of that. Your homework is on page 475. I need you to do problems 1 through 8. All. These are your CYUs.